What is good, everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another video. Today I've got a really interesting concept for you guys. So I've gathered together 10 Geoguessr players who are going to have very limited time to build countries in Minecraft. I'm then going to be judging the creations on how well they actually executed the build and how many metas and Geoguessr hints they were able to put inside there. There are going to be 5 builds in total, so first team to 3 points win. Guys, I think you're going to be super impressed with the builds in this video, so let's get straight into it. Also, quickly help me out by giving the video a like. Okay guys, so here we go. We are off. The two teams are now building their structures. So the prompt is just Brazil for this first one, the country that they're both building. Now in the next 4 rounds, as you can see, we've got 4 rounds coming up here. So in all these other rounds, I'm not going to know what country is coming up, but in this first round, I've given them the prompt Brazil. So let's see how they're able to do. So both teams so far opting for a yellow middle line road, which I really like. Seems like one team is trying to do a bit of terraforming here. The other one's focusing more on architecture. Okay, interesting. I like the kind of ideas from Red here. They're trying to get the vegetation, they're trying to get the architecture, and really the architecture is coming along quite nicely, even though they only have 2 minutes left. But oh, look at this sign. I love it. That's so creative. It's kind of hard to do it with just a few blocks. Okay, blue team over here has focused much less on buildings, but they're going for that kind of red soil, kind of rural type around here. They've also got a piranha pine here, which I'll flash up on the screen. And yeah, I'm definitely enjoying that, because that is like one of the most typical things you look for when you're in Brazil. So yeah, definitely enjoying this build so far. Wow, and look at this. Unbeknownst to the other team, they're also doing a piranha pine on the red team. So I like this. I like this a lot. Time is running low here. We only have 30 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and there we go. So that is it. So let us see what we've ended up with here. And I will, I think, join the blue team and get them to run us through the creation. What is going on? So take us through what you've made here. Obviously, 5 minutes wasn't too long, but yeah, take us through the creation.
The Brazilian road here.
Yeah, yellow center lines.
This is the sign, and this side is black. We have the black back of the sign.
True.
We have the beautiful piranha plant here.
Yes, I see that.
And we also have the most realistic Brazilian pole.
Oh yes, this is truly beautiful, inspirational, and realistic. So well done. Okay, I like that. The inclusion of the red soil is great. Okay, you guys can come over here and we can check out the red team together. Okay, red team, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Okay, who's team captain? Who's gonna take me through the creation here?
Sweet. So we obviously got the pole here. We've got the very.
Oh yeah, this is the holy pole. Yeah, okay, I see.
Yeah, well, man, a bit smaller than normal. That's okay. We got the stop sign. Don't look at that.
Stop sign's about as big as the pole.
Got the road lines. I actually think the road lines are very nice. You know, we got the yellow road lines. We've
true.
Especially,
that's well created.
I'd say northeastern houses here. You know, with the white structure as well as the roofs that are very, very bricky.
True.
But we've also gone with the most quintessential Brazilian tree. So we've gone with the. I've got to look it up. Piranha pine. That's what it is. Yeah. The piranha pine.
Yeah. Very nice.
Forgot the name. Yeah, and obviously Brazil isn't known for its really good grounds. You know, especially in northeast. So we've gone with the. You know, we've kind of screwed it up a little.
Yeah.
But we've gone for the rugged ground. We didn't have much time, but I think this is. I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah. Overall, I would say my favorite of the two is indeed red team, but I would say blue team maybe actually looks more Brazilian. Like if I had to just pick of the two, which looks more like Brazil, you can come check it out. I think it looks more Brazilian. But overall, because of the stylistic choices, I will give the round to red team here. Okay, off we go for the second round here. This time I have no idea what the theme is, and I'm going to join, this time, the blue team on this round. So this time I'll have no idea what red team is doing. We're just going to have to see what exactly is going on for the blue team here. So immediately wondering what exactly is this structure. It seems like some kind of desert, obviously, but I have no idea what country it'll be just yet. Ooh, could this be Egypt? I mean, we've got someone who's utilizing a bit of world edit here, which is very clever. I hope the other team knows they can do that too. But okay, immediately thinking Egypt is probably most likely here. I'm very curious to see what the other team is going to do. The mystery of not knowing is actually quite exciting. Okay, so they're going once again for a big tree here, which I do like. Some kind of a palm tree here. It's definitely huge, but I do really like the design, so that's definitely like adding to the style points. But I mean, the fact that it is double the size of the pyramid is a bit strange to me. But, you know, like stylistically, yeah, really nice. I'm really wondering what blue team is going to do with the center space here. Like, it is like kind of feeling a little bit empty right now, so I hope they do like make it kind of more interesting in the middle. Okay, just a minute left on the timer here. This is exciting. I really like what's going on over here. Is this some kind of like a crocodile or something? Now that's pretty cool. I really like it. I think it is a crocodile or something, right? Or what do they have? Alligator, crocodile? I guess it would be crocodile there. Regardless, this one's definitely a massive upgrade from their Brazilian effort. I can say that much. I'm still just very curious about this middle bit. We only have a minute left. Like, it really is getting down to the wire if they're going to do something interesting here. I hope they do, but it looks like they're not quite sure. Okay, time is up. And so here is the final product for the blue team. I very much enjoy this. The country is completely obvious, which is great. And the aesthetic choices are really good. Now, they didn't do anything in the center, but let's go and have a chat to them. Okay, blue team. Well done. I mean, the country is completely obvious here, so you've nailed that aspect of it. But do take us through the construction here. What's going on?
You can see the Suez Canal here. You can see a ship going here. The Suez Canal has been Egyptian property since 1979, I think. Here you can see an Egyptian camel.
This one's very
going around the desert.
Man, the
Here you
shape
can
is
see
really
like Egyptian architecture. Like most houses like have this vibe. Here we have a pyramid, as you can see.
Indeed.
We have like some trees, some plants, like an oasis in the desert.
Yeah,
We have an alligator here.
Nice.
And this is a sign that says "Welcome to Egypt" in Arabic.
Oh, nice. Wow. Going the extra mile there. I like the detail. Okay. I really like your guys' construction. I would not be surprised if you came out with the dub yet. But as you guys would have noticed, I have not seen red teams yet. So that's what I'm going to go over to see. I guess you guys can accompany me once again. And let's go check it out. Okay, red team. I've not seen your construction yet at all, as you may have gathered. So I'm going to come and check it out. And let's see.
I think you might like this.
Whoa.
Might be our best one. I don't think we're going to beat this.
Wow, this is really nice. Okay, so take us through. Will, what has your team created here?
All right, let's start here. Walk us through. I'll walk you through. When you think of Egypt, what do you think of? Sand.
Well,
I think it's sand, really.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
so
true.
when you go on Geoguessr, it doesn't matter. You see a lot of buildings, a lot of rugged up buildings, like you see over here, and one's over here. But they're not really incomplete because Egypt it's an old world. It's a really
got some
old
ruins or something like that, huh?
Exactly, because they're an old place, and I'm proud of them. We got the pyramid over here, and we've also got Pharaoh and King Tut. Let's not mind them. They're actually named that. We've got just the gold.
Yeah, the gold, the emeralds, very nice.
Let's lock that up. I don't want you to see that. Oh my god. Sorry. We got the River Nile. I think that's what it's called. I'm not Egyptian. Oh, there's fish here too. I'm proud of that. We've also got the colors. They're not Ukrainian actually. It's just a house.
Gotcha.
We've also got the palm trees because it's just classic Egypt, and we've also got the farming because I like the Egyptian farming industry. It's actually going pretty well.
All right, so very impressive for the time. Why don't you guys, red team, come and check out blue team, and then tell me which team you think did better?
Ooh, we got shit. All right.
I would say red team has it. When I compare them both side by side, it is a nicer build. I think blue team actually was not that far, but they just kind of didn't use the middle of their building the best they could. So I think the empty space kind of makes you guys win there. But again, I don't think it was too far between the two, and definitely both did a good job of getting that it was Egypt. Okay, we are off in the next round here, and as I said, we're going to be observing red team, not blue team this time. This is exciting stuff. We don't know the country yet, and I think on one round, we'll definitely play one where we just don't even look at them at all until the end. But this time, we're going to be observing red team again, and we're starting off with a pine tree here. Interesting, like definitely a colder climate than Egypt was, that's for sure. Ooh, interesting choices going on over here. They're growing trees. I like this efficient approach. Like, building trees from scratch is fine, but you want to save that time, and that's what, like, using the bone meal is actually enabling these guys to do. So we have a bit of rock here as well. Thinking like Alps is possible or something like that, but I definitely like the speed at which things are getting built. Okay, once again, we have some kind of a road being built here, which I like. And what is this hill going on here? I wonder how many hills they're going to be able to build. Okay, if I was just looking at this house alone, I would definitely be thinking like Norway or something like that. And we do have yellow lines coming in here as well. Okay, I'm liking Norway more than anything because This doesn't really feel that North American unless it was Canadian somehow. I think it almost certainly is Norway here because we've got long white outer dashes here, which is just really smart. And then looking at this hill, it's quite rocky. That also fits for Norway. I like this a lot, guys.
Oh, he's joined us now. Fuck.
Bloody hell. I've got to put on a show for him.
The voice comes, no way.
Oh,
Perfect
I think
deal.
we're doing it. We just need more of the essence of it, you know.
We need
really
red.
need to get the vibe.
We need red on the house. We need like a red roof.
Oh, so you're making... Okay, so I'll do another house that's this area, I think.
I think we should
red.
put trees like on top of... Oh, you've already done that. We need more mountains, I think,
Yeah.
to be honest.
More mountains. Where would they
Oh, it's
put-
a
I
very
need to
mountainous
do a red.
place.
Okay, so definitely red team is quite cohesive with the mics compared to blue team. I think that's really helped them out so far. I am very impressed with this house, by the way. It looks really Norwegian. Right from the start, they made the frame, it did. So I wonder if they like used a bit of Google or something like that. It's well within the rules. But they've definitely had like a really good vision with it. Or maybe, as I said, some of those guys have been to Norway, so just have a really good memory of it. We have a red house here. I like this detail. That was definitely necessary for getting Norway. Yeah, definitely coming along quite nicely here, but time is running low, that's for sure. Bit of a world edit fail here. He's gonna have to redo these stairs. But it's good to see that both teams are using world edit. That's at least nice. I have to say, they're doing a marvelous job of filling up the whole space they had. Like, this is definitely, like, very, like, space efficient. I mean, the road maybe even is a little bit big for my liking, but you can't really do it much smaller because, yeah, otherwise it would just, like, feel a bit disproportionate. So I think they pretty much had to do that. It's not really a criticism, rather just one of the limitations of Minecraft, perhaps. Okay, there we go. Here we have the conclusion of what is the red team's build, and I think they can be pretty proud of themselves here. This one's very impressive. So let's just take a look down the road here, and yeah, so we got the yellow road lines, we've got the white outer dashes. That's really the thing that gave it away that it had to be Norway. We also have a sign here. What does it say? It says Fairbrotsgata, so some kind of a street, gatan, or something like that. We got a red house here, very typical Norwegian. I like that. Lots of like snow details and flower details, some wild flowers like you'd see over there. The pine trees, so maybe more southern Norway, if we had to make a region guess. We got a house on stilts here. This one, I'm not sure if I would pick as Norwegian, but yeah, certainly can be, and it's a nice detail. And yeah, just comparing the last two, it's very tight, because this one has a really nice like vibe, this house. Now, if I had to be nitpicky, they could have probably added some tiles at the bottom of the house there, but that's okay. With the time they had, this is really impressive. Hello, blue team. What's going on? I'm about to come over and see your construction for the first time, so here we go. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. Okay, let's check it out.
Okay, first of all, we have our Norwegian house here, the architecture.
Yes, indeed.
We also have like a house here that's been covered by, I mean a car here that's been covered by snow. As you can see, we have the green license plate for the rental cars in Norway.
Clever. The other team didn't think of that. I like it.
We have a wooden pole.
Oh, yes, true.
We have some trees that's been covered by snow. We have the snow pole for Norway. It's red, white, red. We also have a lake here that's kind of frozen, but we still have some fish. And I also speak some Norwegian, so I wrote a sign with Velkommen til Norge, which means welcome to Norway in Norwegian.
Very good. Okay. This is a really nice and like it's kind of a cute construction. I like it. It's very cohesive. Okay, now I've got to think about who I actually want to take this round because this one's definitely tougher. This one is the tightest of them all, definitely. I think for the sake of competitiveness, I'm gonna give it to you guys because you guys had easily the most details: the snow poles, the wooden poles, the E6, the green license plate. So yeah, and the snow covered car. I'm gonna give it to you guys this time, and I'm interested to see what happens on the next one. Let's get it. Okay, we are going on the next round here. Here they start off, but I am gonna take the back seat here and go and chill out over in Brazil so that we can have a surprise getting into the next round. Okay, guys, it is 10 seconds until the building time ends. I actually switched to blue because we checked out red first last time, but I've not seen a single thing of these builds. Let's go check it out. Let's see how quickly we realize what country it is. So here is the actual construction, and wow, this is not so obvious. Oh, we got flags everywhere. So we have some Indonesia action here, I reckon. Indonesian flags. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Wow, I really like the detail here. We've got 15,000 rupiah, so that is the, of course, Indonesian currency. We've got a very Indonesian looking roof here. That's very clever. Oh, this house, yep, definitely feels Indonesian as well. I can see that. We've got a bit of jungle here as well. I love the detail of the banners. That's fantastic stuff. Yeah, let's have a little bit of a word to the blue team. See how they found their build went. Okay, blue team, very nice build. Take me through some of the details you think I may have missed so far.
Okay, wait. So we have the street and we have a motorcycle.
Okay, I didn't notice that. Yeah,
which
is
nice. which is pretty common for Indonesia. And we have a rustic metal roof, which is pretty common in Sumatra.
Oh,
and we have
true.
we also have some fences in front of the houses, and we have now here we have a West Sumatra roof with the spikes.
Yes, that's true.
And
this is the West Sumatra roof. Yeah.
We have an ad, like a cigarette ad, with 15,000 RP.
Oh, true. It is a cigarette ad indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, and we have some flags, and look at the poles. Like this pole.
Yeah.
It's a symmetrical pole. And this one is an asymmetrical pole, which is also pretty common in Sumatra, or in West Sumatra.
Yeah, Sumatra has both. Okay, that's very good. That's very good knowledge. I like it a lot. Now, I'm a little worried for you guys because considering this was Indonesia, I didn't know that. But Lemon on the other team, he's an Indonesian enthusiast, so we'll have to see what he's come up with here. But
oh no, where's Lemon there?
Yeah, he is. But okay, that was a really, really nice build, I have to say, and exceeded my expectations. Honestly, I didn't have any, but I really like how you've done it, especially the road. I like it. Very, very nice. Okay, I'll go say hi to the red team then. Okay, hello red team. I'm about to come and have a look at your Indonesia, which is what I figured out the other team had built, and they did a really good job. They had some nice little details, but we have Lemon, so I hope you took the reins here, Lemon. Let's check out what you did. Ooh.
Yeah, I made the Indonesian temple.
True. Okay. Let's. Who wants to run me through the build over here?
When it comes to the essence of Indonesia, not only the little details, but it's all about the houses and the trees. There's a lot of trees. There's a lot of palm trees, but a lot of it's very green, and the dirt is very, very dirty. There's not much grass. That's why we've made it a lot of that dirt. Don't mind that mangrove tree over there.
Oh,
we got this, this Lombok house. We got the president in there. We got these nice crown here. All the roofs are different. All the houses are different because that's what Indonesia's like. They also love their own flags. So that's not just to say it's Indonesia. They love their own flag.
The mangrove tree doesn't look that out of place.
Apart from the height, it's pretty tall.
Are you gonna explain the poles?
Yeah. What about some other details here, guys? Come on.
We have a lot of diversity in Indonesian poles. We have some metal poles,
the metal ones,
symmetrical and asymmetrical, and we also have some concrete poles, both symmetrical and asymmetrical, just to show the diversity. And they also love to put their flag on poles.
That's true.
Also, Sig, have you met the president of Indonesia, Sig?
No, I've not. Have you?
He's inside.
He's in here.
Yeah, the president
I just deleted the sign. But... that was an accident. It was an accident.
Said Indonesian Obama, but you can't see that now.
Flash that up, Wilson. Flash that up. There we go. Okay, so a great build here. I have to say, both builds are really good. So you've made my decision difficult again. I think in the last two rounds, last time stylistically I preferred it on the other team, but you guys had nicer details. This time, I feel like the other team actually came through with as many, if not more details. But I'm trying to figure out who I liked more stylistically as well. You know what? It's very even. It's very even. I'm gonna go with blue to keep it nail biting. But I feel like this was basically a tie for my money. I feel like this is basically a tie.
Okay.
So we'll just see.
He wants the suspense. He wants the suspense.
It's also being honest.
Keep it juicy.
We're keeping it juicy, but also being honest. So yeah, I say this one we'll give to blue, and we'll see who wins on round 5. Okay, we are about to go on the final round here. It's 2-2. And I'm going to spectate both teams on this final round. So let's tell them to go. And off we go here. The building has begun on the red team. Blue team must be having a bit of a team meeting here discussing what their approach should be. So I wonder what the country is here. I'm just going to stand here and see which team's country I can figure out first. So obviously we can't figure it out just yet from the red team. And the blue team's still considering what they're going to construct here. But we got single white line. Okay, that immediately says something here. Could it be Greece? I just thought of Greece because of the White House. That's my first guess here, but it's still definitely not obvious at all. Ooh, double white lines. Yeah, I like Greece here, but could that be double white lines like you see in Greece? It's really hard to say, to be honest. Okay, blue team's also opting for that kind of road down the middle of the round kind of option here, which I do like. Okay, world edit coming through there, pretty clutch. I could go and read that, but I don't want to do it just yet. I want to actually see if I can figure out which country is which first. I'm definitely thinking Europe here, but I couldn't be absolutely sure. It definitely is one of those white road line using countries though. Okay, interesting difference in the road here. We got short dashes on the blue side, which doesn't really make sense for Greece. It's not something you really see over there. So now I'm thinking Greece less likely. So what could it be? Spain instead? Probably not. Croatia maybe. But again, not really a country that uses short dashes. Oh, maybe France. I think France probably makes the most sense here with these lines. Especially because you do see white houses like that quite often in France. A bit of progress coming in here. We have a Spanish no hunting sign. So it was red team that I was able to figure it out from first. And it's interesting to see what kind of option they're going to take here. Now that I know it's Spain, this makes a lot of sense. I really like the way that red team's doing this. They got a lot of those dead bushes and those kind of like planted trees that you see all over Spain. So I really like this, but the massive bollard does kind of mess a little bit with the cohesion of the round, I would say. Over on blue team, I kind of like the stylistic choices more, but it's definitely not quite as obviously Spain, in my opinion. Like, this brick could be Spanish, but doesn't really, like, strike me that way necessarily, you know what I mean? But okay, I'm gonna join red comms here and see what they're saying.
Zach, what have we done?
All Bounty does is have meltdown.
Okay, other Spain methods I'm trying to think.
To get the metal things on the side of the road, and then we put the triangles with the colors in them. What's it called? The metal things on the side. Guardrails! Guardrails with the color of the Spain.
Oh yeah, the yellow.
Yes! Yes! That's it. And we do it on the curve here, so we do it like somewhere here, you know. Oh my, I'm banging, yeah.
That's actually good, you know.
That's good, that's good. That might be the key.
Okay. I'm loving the enthusiasm on the red team. Let's see how their guardrail attempts go here. But moving back over to the blue team, how much progress? Okay, we have some nice progress here. The house is definitely coming along. I still don't know what I think of the choice of the walls here. But let's join the blue comms and see if they're a bit more lively than they were last time.
No.
Yeah, I think aesthetically speaking, I prefer red team so far, but the massive bollard is a little bit of an eyesore. As for the blue team, this time they've got the good ideas. I think it's mainly just this that is messing with me a little bit, but like it is a well-built house though. Now that the wooden detail's coming in, I like it a bit more. I think that's definitely going to make it look nicer. I like these section poles. That's quite creative, very good. And moving back over here in these last seconds of the game, yeah, this one, it still looks nicer to me, but not as much detail. This is actually going to be a tough decision once again. We have a thick red border sign here, 80. 80, very nice. Okay, here we go. Okay, very interesting stuff. I am actually surprised how similar these two look next to each other. Is that not kind of crazy? Like, it's just kind of crazy how they've gone for the trees on the same side of the road, and they've gone for the houses as well. Like, here's the thing. The houses, I prefer red team. The road, I prefer blue team. And the trees, I think I prefer red team. But then you got the massive bollard, so it's really making it pretty 50-50 here, I think. Oh, wow. And at the last second, they actually changed the material of the house. That's such a good idea. Now that really changes the way I feel about the houses, man. Maybe it's better now. Wowee. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, here we go. Guys, this is such an interesting result because somehow you guys have built such similar constructions with the trees on one side, with the houses on the other, and with the road running through the middle. The country is completely obvious, of course. It's Spain. The whole time on blue team, I was watching this house being constructed and I didn't like the material it was made of. But right at the last second, you guys made the switch and I was so happy about that. It makes the house look much better than it did, I think. Then also here on the blue team, we got like nice details with like the outer dashed lines. We got the yellow reflectors in the guardrail. The trees, I think, are a bit less Spanish looking than what we had over on red team, where we got like kind of like the road planted trees. I definitely prefer that mixed in with the dead bushes.
The church, what do you think of that?
Yeah, the church is nice. I do like that architecture. I would say though, I'm not the biggest fan of the ginormous bollard. I think it kind of messes a little bit with the cohesion of the route. Blue team fixed up the architecture, and that makes, I think, like, the architecture is really even for both teams. The road, I definitely prefer blue team. They put more detail and it just looks nicer. The farm, I prefer, like, red team. I honestly think, like, just because blue team is a little more cohesive here, I have to go with blue. But that was a very close ending. So blue takes it 3-2 then. GG's.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I've never taken a W. Never taken an L on it.
All right, so there we go. Thank you guys all for building. Like, I have to say, it was very even, and like, both teams did a fantastic job. And you can be proud. Like, the fact that these were built in such little time, I think people will be impressed. So,
you know what, wait, I want to note something. When you look at the start, or like the first builds we did, like the progression is like...
Yeah, there is actually serious progression. There is serious progression.
Yeah, you guys had me now.
Yeah, especially on our side, like we went like 2-0 and then we started putting a lot more effort.
Anyway, guys, thank you, thank you for coming on, and I'll let you guys bicker amongst yourselves about who you think was the true winner. But also, yeah, let us know in the comments what you thought, and yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye from all the Minecraft friends, and we'll see you guys next time.
Like and subscribe, yeah.